Just give me 1 second. I'm not a girl. I'm a woman, so when you talk about me behind my back, you address me as such, you nincompoop. I don't accept your apology, Rick Ross. You fat. And I was feeding you. And I'm trim. Was it funny to you that a slim woman was feeding a fat ass? That was me just showing off. I was showing off to you. You interpreted it wrong. Wale was not there. His interpretation price has gone up. He was feeding you too, you know. Longer than me. But the Nigerians are gracious. Ask Virgil. I had dinner with those people, you know. You know, they table manners. So when I invited you over and I saw you eating, I said, I don't know how long they were. I can't understand how they, you know, tolerated your nonsense for so long. That's how I would be with my husband. That concept too you laughed about. See, he would be more gracious than me. I would tell him, you must kick these motherfuckers out the house now. I don't care. 20 minutes is too long. Did you see them? But they tolerated you. You know, they teachers. Blame it on Achebe. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good morrow. I hope you are eating your ice cream. As soon as I got on this live, my foot started getting hot. I entitled this, The Beautiful Injury. Emphasis on the stigmata. I actually watched and went to go see the movie Stigmata in the movie theater. However, growing up, I had an apprehension for watching Candyman. I had a conversation with God before we got on live. I said, Dear Lord, did you trash the cemetery? He said, yes, my child. It is my land after all. I just wanted to see if you would pick it up. I said, Dear Lord. He said, yes, child. Are you serious? He said, child, you have shown yourself to be obedient. I make it, I trash it, I destroy it. And I do it all over again just by lifting one sleeve up. I keep the other one down low to my wrist because I want you to know I can do it with one hand. So I just roll up one sleeve to create all this grandeur and destroy it if it pleases me. I am the master painter. And I don't expect checks from my children, child. But the investment went well. God got a little feisty with me. in the conversation. He said, "Did you really think, child, that I was going to let them bury you?" He said, "Child, I did all of this with you with one sleeve. I prostrated you with one sleeve. The beautiful struggle. But it was one sleeve. And you do this with both your sleeves down." Beloved in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Beloved in the building. I could not look at him in his eye. You could blame it on Zulu tradition. You could blame it on the reputation. All those things were external outside the house. I was alone with him. Mama lived in Cape Town. Daddy lived in Joburg. And so my experience comes raw and firsthand. How do I make an account of this in the Hall of Records when the time we spent was alone in the house? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the blackout, and where the eyes glitter like fire in the dark. Shame. Can you imagine how I felt after this long experience with Daddy? And damn it, I met Charles. Ooh, Daddy was something else. And then there was this other man. I felt duped. Two men under one roof, and he knew about both my sides, and nothing passed him. You see, Daddy already scared me, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't look at that man in the eye. Lord Jesus, pray for me. I met Charles. I still digest both. And the grave can't handle it either. My mother had it. I saw it when my parents lived apart. We share a similar scar. So the Eight of Cups runs deep. Why the injury, you ask? Let us begin. Because my grace is sufficient. It was your foot when you left, wasn't it? Marita, Intuademela. It was in perfect condition. You were, how do I put it, my child? You see, they didn't take you seriously because, child, you must admit that you were skipping, galloping, doing cartwheels during the first race. So you understand, child, you made it look easy because it was easy. You were surrounded by nincompoops. Oh, please. They should have painted your face and put a decorative, colorful wig on you in the first race. You were clowning around in class. You are a high achiever. Altitude, velocity, elevation. And you were skipping and singing the sound of music in the race. Sure, I giggled, and then I got mad. For some of us, such as myself, they thought we hoed our way to the medal, the silver button. It's a spiritual steroid that they cannot buy. Then I injected into you the beautiful injury. Because, ladies and gentlemen, my grace is sufficient. I love you so much. I want you to be like me. I want to share something with you. Message. I'm going to show you transmutation. When they knocked me in my jaw and my mouth was full of blood, I had already covered hundreds of thousands of miles. So I'm going to share my bloody mouth with you. And how fast my gospel flamed across this world. I'm going to give you my hot feet. No Cheeto. I love you so much. I want to share myself with you. No homo. And so, you are doing these cartwheels, and you are skipping and you're galloping and you're looking like Ronald McDonald during the race. And I like the trinket. I call it trinket. I'm Lord. But I said, your jewelry collection, my love, It's time to start storing it up. The collection plate. We're trying to build something here, player. It's called a legacy. Don't worry, the high priestess records everything. The record keeper. And so, you have heard of my reputation, my son. He has come to fuck things up. And I have promised you the same way I have promised you before. You will be protected. Of course, you may feel the slight sting on the outskirts. But a blemish is a blemish. And I am the healer. So I fucked up your foot. Don't look at me like that. I still have the pinky ring and the finger. Don't ask me if it was something I wanted to do or I could do. Yes, I could do it. I don't know if I was bored. I'm God. I just put the order in and said, fuck up the foot. They don't know me like that. And so the second race comes. The first drop. It happened overnight. You look like you were practicing. That was the problem. And although I like the way I work with you, I did not like the disingenuine accolades. I saw the views in the numbers. Bitch, did you not see the gold? Holla! Oh, please, please, please. Another person can do videos on Egypt and get 50,000 views, but when Spiritual OG does it, she doesn't even hit 5,000. But when I tell you that he's sniffing your panties, you get excited. 52,000 views. When I show you my organic power in a race and I whoop that ass, you shy away from the click. Because you see, that's all me, player. And there's no dispute or disruption. They hate it when I put my name on it. You don't understand the machinery of God. When they say, let go, let God. You ever run so hard you become blind from your own sweat? Or run so fast, regardless of long distance or short, the wind. Jesus, Jesus, my footsteps are ordered. Do you know where you are when you're running? The mark of the beast starts at the beginning. Oh, and finishes at the end. That is where you leave some people behind. The salt, Sodom and Gomorrah. I created the injury for myself because I want them to know that you are my machinery. And at this point, we have an issue because people still do not believe that you are manufactured by heaven. You're perfect machinery. So I must showcase your ailments for them to gain knowledge of the truth. Because your perfection when you walk, when you talk, you are blemish free, you see. And so I want to show you and show the world that I can make a blemish and erase a blemish. So speak on it. I like hip hop. I made those people. Stop it. I jam to it in heaven. But I'm a gangster. I just nod and bob. You better ask about me. That's what I did after I completed creation in 7 days. I bobbed to my own shit. You know how it is, player. When you make that beat, you listen to your own shit. That's all me. I want people to understand God's perfection. And the way He manages direction. Because you see, when there's an injury, there is no walking stick for the blind. You must know your environment, but more than anything, you must trust the senses. Ascension, the elevation. It's amazing when you're so in tune and you can hear your own footsteps. You have to be so quiet. You can hear your heartbeat in your left ear and simultaneously hear your feet hit the ground. Sometimes you can hear your own breath, and then you feel the wind pass your ears. It's so cold, ain't it? You know, The higher you go, the colder it gets. It's a cold adoption, that elevation. Is it ghetto if I run with earmuffs? Or is that me showing off again, Lord? The wind factor, the velocity. Am I being cocky, ladies and gentlemen? Do I need to wear earmuffs when I whoop that ass? Don't blame me, speed demon. You do not like what you have created. And so God has made a few, I would say a little bit of a remix, made some amendments. He could have done a recall of some sort. He wanted you to huddle up. Come here back. Come over here, player. Come over here. Come on. Look, I know, you doing all this. Look at my car. Look at me. I'm a star. I see you, player. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get all that, and the people coming in and they massaging and shit. I get it. The parties for a week. I get it, player. And there you are on your California king bed. You stopped off in Amsterdam. Don't look at me like that. You the fire, bring the smoke. Maybe you like your tea. But I'm sitting by your bedside, player, and telling you I might fuck up your toe. But this is not about you, player. This is about me. We have the manicurists and the pedicurists, the best of the best. The compression socks have been ordered. There are many others, such as yourself, that dominate. But they're not here right now. I'm speaking to you. And so Jesus leans in and tells you, I'm going to fuck you up so you can fuck them up. And you look at him and say, I did not learn that in first grade. He tells you it's spiritual mathematics. You look at him like the child that you are and say, Thesaurus, I need another word. Do you know when the Lord is communicating with you? Do you know when the Lord is sharing the glory with you? That is why we cry together. Because I want to make them cry, player. I want to make your enemies cry at you and I sharing the glory. I want you to cry that I saw you, player. Do you understand? I saw you. They tried to knock the vision, the dream. My eyes are bloodshot. but that honeybee sting. I brought you the bee as a message that you are honey, like the gold around your neck. Don't worry about the milk. When the Lord says to you, look into my eyes, beautiful. Because in the physical world, they're bloodshot, but not in the spiritual. He comes to you with the wounds so that you know when he touches you what it is, player. He's trying to show you, player, what it is. Your dominance is categorized and thesaurusized by some as being militant, terrorist-like. We talking, player, we talking. I was like that on earth and in the afterlife. I terrorized the devil. He told me to go to heaven. He forced my ascension. Damn it, don't you understand? Their hatred forced your speed. Damn it, I don't want this bitch here. Ascension. Damn it, I don't want this bitch to have money. I'm sending the honey bee to you. Oh, you see, the Lord, when he hears them cry, it's a melody. Put that in a beat. I want the intro to someone's song to start off with crying. And now spit. Two different forms of liquid. Tears. Now spit. Ladies and gentlemen, Yeshua is the great terrorist and he's infamous. That is the creation of infamy. Because you are seen as a threat. Yeshua, the great terrorist, was kicked out of hell. I don't know what it's like to be kicked out of a 5-star hotel, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Kimsky in Cairo. The service still lingers, my love. Don't play with me. That's why they hate. The touchdown was beautiful. There were two men. I was confused, Kinski. He said, "You're my butler," and another man came in, said, "Madam, I'm running your bath water. More bubbles." I was utterly confused. I was concerned. What happened to the butler? "Ma'am, madam, I'm speaking to you about the bubbles." I heard Jesus say, "Shut your mouth." I said, "Okay, you want to put more bubbles. If I look like I need more bubbles, player, put more bubbles." And yet there was no injury. You see the problem here, my child. You were getting extra bubbles. And for what? I get it, my child. I get it. You won. But how about 4 handmaids? Help us. Shut up. I do the math. 1 to 4. I want to share myself with you. I would like to conclude this live with one of the irritants on my list. Did the bloody headache happen before the second race or after the fucking second race? I want to know when you got the bloody fucking headache in that car, you dirty bitch, Serena Williams. Because if the headache occurred after, then that showcases my pimp game, bitch. And the shit was for free. The second, handmade. I smell your stinking saliva. Do you know some people's saliva stinks? That is a reflection of bad breath. Some people have smelly saliva. Fellas, smell your dick. Don't look at me like that. You do it privately, even when no one's licking it. But if a bitch so happens to find your phallics, that motherfucker's here too. I don't use that terminology. I'm not scientific with the shit, because the people that are scientific with it are the ones that are fucking freakiest with his fucking 5 abortion ass. Go fuck off. But if it so shall happen and occur that you find yourself in a situation where a female is giving you oral sex and you have a lingering smell that just doesn't smell correctly, it's because her saliva smells. Stinky saliva, it's a thing. Y'all know, you just act like you don't know. And here we are in the month of Halloween. You must understand, ladies and gentlemen, my children sit in the front row for entertainment purposes after they whoop ass. Because they want to be like you when they grow up. They're on this Peter Pan shit. And you trying to sail your ship. And they threw that bloody goat off the ship. And so Candyman has a hook. I need you to spit. Let them cry. Spit. You got the hook. And so when I say player, I did it with one hand. And you mad because you bitches are mutants with your 3 nipples. Trust and believe me, I understand why you gots to be. Lord Jesus, you gots to be Halloween. This perhaps could be a forewarning, but also a tale about how you will become, shall be, and is the head. I know some of you guys giggle and think this is funny. God giggles too. Because honestly, I don't know when that bitch went Halloween. Was it before South Africa, after South Africa? Because she was playing dress up already. So if Jesus looks at you and says, I love you, child. I want you to be like me. This is why these fucking children have to meet the hook. That angel dust got them acting stupid. The stress of you fucking up their shit is why the same thing that makes you laugh makes you cry. How deep can jealousy be that you got to be Halloween with a headache? The bitch is wearing a duped out version costume of your natural ass and got a headache in the process. God was fed up. I need you to eat this candy, bitch. Go to the grave. Eat the candy. drop that shit. What you talking about? I didn't eat the candy. I'm sending somebody to eat the candy. A whole lot of conversations going on here. $12 for that poor old ugly bitch. And I bought a Slurpee for my child. That is taking your daughter to work day. I littered on purpose and wanted to check your obedience because I got something for you. I am giving you the beautiful injury, the stigmata, and you will be stigmatized because, my love, you are supposed to be separated. As the same way I separated these waters, these bloody waters, I am doing the same thing now. Jesus is really laughing about this bitch. I don't get it. The bitch is 40 with a headache and a Wonder Woman costume. The bitch is fucking crazy. Put her in a straitjacket, man. It's like, bitch, what did you think was gonna happen to your fucking corny ass? You supposed to be going crazy trying to be 1984, ho. The ballerinas are coming in. Slow down, ladies. Slow down. I got you. They're like, we got the beautiful injury too. I was like, I know this. Pretty wings, those pretty wings, oh. Feeling Maxwell. That hot coffee. Capricorn. You didn't pray for the world. But you got it. I know they bore you. Story of my life. Absolutely irritating. I think the world has become one big butthole examination. Everyone is always in somebody's ass. No privacy. This is why I cover myself up, ladies and gentlemen. It's because bitches are doing crazy shit like this. Pardon my language. And so now, spiritual OG, government name Mtwana, is broke. I'm kind of hood rich, but I don't really, yay, we'll take that. That's okay. I'm going back with them right now, going back and forth. Is ascending and telling you about your ass. And these people are so retarded that not once, twice, 3 times a lady, Third one's the charm. I don't know what these fucking people do in their households. I don't know, okay? Y'all be coming to me asking or trying to get some intel, and quite frankly, some of y'all motherfuckers, you laugh and you lie. I was actually feeling Jerry Springer's energy yesterday. I was like, it really is like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's like, who is your daddy? Motherfuckers are lost. I'm going to end this live and I'm just going to say this one time. Whitney, bitch ass cunt whore. Your fake relationship with Kendrick, you need to stop coming on my channel with your bitch ass crying over around me. I don't care about your fucking nigga. I will choke the fucking dog shit out of you. Okay, I will punch you in your fucking throat. Okay, I'm literally the type of person, I'll put my foot on your neck and tell my daughter to sit down with her coloring book and her crayons. You two sons of bitches need to stop coming around my channel and just eat each other's asses. And whoever asses you also eat. You should be grateful I told that bitch nigga to work it out with your fucking ass. He couldn't get that counseling from nobody else. So you take your ugly Bama kids. Those bitches are the ugliest girls I have ever seen. Okay, so you better save your money so you can buy a nigga to marry them ugly fucking hood rat looking children. They look like fucking chitlins. Burnt chitlins. That's what they look like. That's what niggas actually say. Your kids look like burnt chitlins. So don't come around my fucking channel, you piece of shit, okay? You just as dumb as that nigga because he can't even talk. So your fucking ass is mute, but you come around here doing all this fucking dark magic and shit. You're a boring bitch. Your fucking family is dirty, grimy, and stupid. And baby Kim, you need to find a nigga's butthole to hide under, for real. You in the wrong area is what I'm trying to tell you. You in the wrong area. I'm a blood affiliate. You bitches, you're not aggressive. You soft niggas. You guys got soft asses. You got fucking Goliath. Nipsey didn't have no security. You look like a bitch. I would never hire an 8-foot man to be my bodyguard. Your penis is so small. Don't ever come on my fucking channel. And if you ever communicate with me, you give me my fucking money. You fucking oversized clitoris little dick ass piece of shit. And you keep your fucking bitch away from me. You understand that? And your chitlins. And Alexis, you go nurse your hood man, woman, man, bitch. And y'all can go trick or treat somewhere else. Don't you fucking ever coming over here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mtwana sitting on her throne. Good evening.